One announcement about the Port Reading Fire Department. I know they're with Fire Safety Month, they're doing their display over there. I know they had to leave for a fire call. If anybody in town lives in Port Reading, wants to volunteer for the Port Reading Fire Department, they're always looking for volunteers to serve and protect our neighbors and our property. They're having a membership drive. If you go over there when they get back, they're accepting applications. If you would like to be a member, they provide training, and it's a great way to help your community and your neighbors. To put on an event like this, you need the hard work of a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you right now, this committee is probably the best committee that I ever worked with. And that's the reason why we have everything here today. So I just want to introduce everybody that served on our committee for Port Reading Day. Lou Huber, Danny Nimitz, Brian Small, Joe Zullo, Annalyn Zullo, Jessica Rositas, Barbara McCormick, who's at the pretzel stand right there. She donated the pretzels Danny's towing today. 3rd Ward Councilman Corey Spiller, Joe Beam from the Port Reading Saints, Father Smith from St. Anthony's Church, and Larry Malosha. And one person we do have to thank, she's not here today, but when we started our meetings for Port Reading Day, 3rd Ward Councilwoman Michelle Charmello was in charge, and she wound up getting a job in Pittsburgh and wound up leaving the council. She moved out to Pittsburgh. So Michelle Charmello, too, a big thank you to her for getting the ball rolling. At this time, I would like to introduce the mayor, and I don't want to steal his line, but we are the best town around, and he's the mayor of the best town around, Mayor John McCormick.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Brian Molnar. Did a great job putting this all together. I know he had some help from our town, our rec department, and people from parks and everywhere, so the town's always happy to help out with Port Reading Day. Want to introduce some of the other elected officials who are here. 1st Ward Councilwoman Nancy Drum in the house. Our 19th District Assemblyman who covers Sayreville, South Amboy, Carteret, Perth Amboy, but most importantly, Woodbridge, Craig Coughlin in the house. From our Board of Ed, Brian Molnar in the house. From our Board of Ed, Brian Small in the house. From our Board of Ed, Dan Harris in the house. From our Board of Ed, Ezio Tamburello in the house. And from Port Reading, like Brian and Brian, also from our Board of Ed, Eileen Zullo in the house. Am I missing anybody? That's it, right? Any large council people? Jimmy, I think we got them all, right? Okay, well, thank you all for coming out. We're happy to do this. I said Craig. Thank you all. Thanks to the fire company. Thanks to Chabenco. Thanks to Dana. Thanks to PSE&G, Alado, Linglish, US Gypsum, Prologis, Motiva, everybody who donated to make this event a success. It's all paid for by the outside sponsors, so please, when you see any one of these companies and there's somebody here or somebody you see around, just say thank you for sponsoring Port Reading Day, because without them, we wouldn't have it. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, our first group we're going to honor here today is a group of young ladies. A group of young ladies from the Port Reading Saints cheerleaders. Now, here's a little background. Port Reading Saints, Joe, 2 years away from our 50th anniversary, we never had a competitive cheerleading team go to Disney. In all those years, 40-something years. And then last year, we hit the jackpot. I'm going to introduce now our 2014 peewee cheerleaders. But before I announce them, I'd like to bring up on stage the cheer coordinator for the Port Reading Saints, Terry Bonilla. Come on up, Terry. I need you because we're going to do a little background info on this peewee team. If I remember right, the peewee teams went to Central Jersey and finished first?
Correct.
Then we had states, and they finished first.
Correct.
Then they went to regionals, which was held in Albany, and finished second,
Yep.
which qualified them to go to Walt Disney World. They competed in a group, and when they got to Disney, they finished fourth. But they lost the whole competition by less than 1 point. So there was one judge who didn't score right, and that's why these girls came in fourth place. But you know what? You came in first place. So I want to announce, and I want you guys to come up because you can come right up in front. The mayor has a special medal from you for Port Reading Day for a fabulous job and recognition on a great thing you did. So our peewees, our head coach, Jamie Cholar. Come on up, Jamie. Assistant coaches, Kerry Kovacs, Christine Manahan, and Bianca Tierney. The junior coach was Emily LaGrippo. The team mom was Kara Bruck. We have our chair coordinator, Terry Bonilla, and our assistant gen coordinator was Jen Bullitt. Come on up, Jen. Now the girls. Come on up and get your medal when your name is called. Ava Babola. Alexis Bruck. Lindsay Cholar. You know what, you guys can stay down here and face the camera. Trinity De Jesus. Sarah Ferrara. Ashanti Holloman. Angelica Jagaka. Ashley Kovacs. Alexis Laskowski. Jaslyn Martinez.
Easy does it, Brian. Slow down, man. I'm ready for you.
Where am I going? I don't know where to go.
Gloria Rojas. And Deanna Shinsky. That was your 2014 peewee Port Reading Saints cheerleaders. All right. And now, we're going to announce our junior midget team. 2014. These girls went to Central Jersey, and they finished first. Then they went on to states, and they finished first. And then they went to regionals, and they finished first. And then they went down to Walt Disney World. And when they got to Disney, they finished first. Undefeated national champions. So now we would like to call up head coach Paul Bonilla. He's working. Assistant coaches Felicia Laskowski, Joanne Molnar, and Maggie Rosario. The team mom was Erin Canas. No, that's Erin Canis. That's an inside joke. And now we're going to announce the cheerleaders.
There you go. Right, give me that back. We don't have enough. Give me it back.
Short-lived glory. Okay, our cheerleaders.
Roll for me.
Taylor Bullitt. Riley Bonilla. Vanessa Bonilla. Elizabeth Brand. Riley Canis. Nina Cieza, Elena Dean, Ava D. Nicole, Erica Fianco, Alyssa Molnar, Jordan Pavey, and Kayla Rosario. That is your 2014 undefeated Junior Midget Port Reading Saints. And I only learned this because I sat through 7 competitions. PW1 Small National Champions. All right, now for our Lifetime Achievement Award, Mayor McCormick.
Okay, we try to recognize people from Port Reading who have had a long and storied history with this township, whether they worked in the community in the various different leagues or groups or for the town or elected in the town or any combination of achievements on behalf of the citizens of Woodbridge Township. We've honored in the past former Mayor Jojo DiMarino. We've honored in the past former Councilman Vinnie Martino, who's here in the house. We've honored in the past Brian Small, board member, who's in the house right behind us. Well, today it gives us great pleasure to honor a young man who I don't think has any idea he's about to be honored. I would like to present the Port Reading Lifetime Achievement Award, and it reads, "In grateful appreciation for your outstanding leadership and tireless effort in making the town of Port Reading the community it is today." Ladies and gentlemen, Port Reading Community Day, October 17, 2015, the Port Reading Lifetime Achievement Award to Robert F. Molnar. Robert F. Molnar, former councilman, former director of public works. He still works for the town. He's had an outstanding career, not just for the people of Port Reading, but for the people of Woodbridge Township as a whole. A man who truly deserves this honor. Congratulations, Bob Molnar. I know you're no stranger to public speaking. You may not want to talk, but I'm going to ask you to say a few words.
Do I have to?
Yes, sir.
As you said, unaccustomed to AM or speaking to the public, which is a bunch of lies. I just want to thank everyone that came out today. And there's only one thing that bothers me, and the people up here hit it on the head. What happened to volunteerism? When I was a fire commissioner, we had 60 active members, and I had 35 people on a waiting list to come in. Today, you're lucky if you could get 2 volunteers. I don't know what's happening, but I wish we could get it turned around, and it's so much effective more for the taxpayer and for the people in the community. But once again, I'd like to thank everyone for showing up today, and have a good time, and keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Okay, one more time, Bobby Molnar. Before wrapping up, we also have Councilwoman Lisbeth De Jesus in the house. Thank you all for coming out. Stick around. Enjoy the rest of Port Reading Day. Thanks again to the committee for all you did to make this happen.
I hear you whisper in the wind, nothing more. 'cause you're so smooth. It's just like the ocean under the moon. That's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of love that be so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, and don't forget about it. So smooth, and it's just like the ocean under the moon. That's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving, be so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, and don't forget about it. Under the moon, that's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving, be so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, and don't forget about it. 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 Give me your heart, make it real. Let's don't forget about it. No, no, let's don't forget about it. No, 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 let's don't forget about it. Let's don't forget about it. Oh, yeah. Thank you. We are the Kickback Band rocking for you today here at Port Reading Day. Nice to be here.